Hello friends, welcome to today's machine learning class. And from today we will start our second unit, evaluating hypothesis and Bayesian learning. And in this class we will see the introduction to hypothesis. The second unit includes two full chapters. The first one is evaluating hypothesis and second one is Bayesian learning. Okay, and these are the topics will come under evaluating hypothesis, and these are the topics that will come under Bayesian learning. Okay, maximum of topic we have already studied in the previous semester itself. Before entering into second unit, first let us see what is hypothesis testing and how it is useful in machine learning. Okay, here we are having a data or population, and the data or population size is very huge, and we are having the details of all the data. Here the process of hypothesis testing is to take some decisions or conclusions about the overall population, that is the overall data. Okay, by concluding some statistical test on the samples. So here the sample is nothing but randomly selected records from the overall record. See, if this is the entire population and this is called as sample, we have taken a random collection of the records. Okay, in machine learning this particular set of sample is called as training set. Okay, and this is the entire set of data. Next, let us see the steps involved in the hypothesis testing. Before this, we have to assume a null hypothesis which indicates H naught. This is the expected output of a problem or module. Okay, expected output. And next one, in any machine learning algorithm, the target output, which is f of x, and the computed output, which is h of x, should be equal. Here x indicates a single record in the sample data set, single record in sample data set. Okay, and f of x is the expected output of this particular record, and this particular h of x means hypothesis result. Hypothesis result. Okay, and this hypothesis result and expected result should be equal. Then we can accept this particular h naught, that is null hypothesis. Okay, otherwise we can reject this h naught. H naught will be rejected. When it will be rejected? If f of x not equal to h of x, then the h naught will be rejected. So to perform all these things, first we have to collect a sample. We have to collect a sample. Here sample is nothing but the training data set. Training data set. Okay. So from the huge volume of data, we have to select the training data set, a small quantity of data taken from the huge volume of data that is used for training the model. Okay, that is called a sample here, and calculate the test statistics on this training data set, that is on the sample. After that, we have to decide whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. Okay, H naught. So after performing all those things, we have to decide whether we can accept this null hypothesis or reject the null hypothesis. When we accept this null hypothesis, if f of x equal to h of x, then we can accept the h naught, that is null hypothesis. Otherwise, if there is any deviation, then we can reject the null hypothesis. To prove a hypothesis is true or false, we have to use this random sample, which is used to judge the evidence that supports or reject the hypothesis. The evidence will support or reject the hypothesis, that is the null hypothesis H naught. Okay. Now let us see the parameters of hypothesis testing. First one is null hypothesis, that is H naught. Second one is alternative hypothesis, that is H1, which is opposite to H naught. Okay, and next one is level of significance, the test statistics and p-value. Let us see all these things one by one in detail. The first one is null hypothesis indicated by H naught, and it is a statement about a population parameter such as the population mean is assumed to be true. That is, if H naught is true, means the population mean is true, right? And next one is alternative hypothesis, which is exactly opposite to H naught. Okay, if H naught is true, then H1 become false. Otherwise, if H1 is true, then H naught will become false. The next one is level of significance, which is otherwise called as significance level, which refers to a criterion of judgment upon which the decision is made, and this decision is based on the value of hypothesis, that is the null hypothesis especially, which is otherwise called as the confidence level of a particular model. Confidence level, that is percentage of n. The next one is test statistics, which is used to test whether the null hypothesis is true or false. Okay, and the test statistics are the mathematical formula which is used to determine the likelihood of obtaining the sample outcomes. And the next one is p-value. This is the probability of obtaining sample outcomes, that is, if the value stated in the null hypothesis is true or not. That means the p-value for obtaining a sample outcome is compared to the level of significance. Next, let us see the types of error. Here we are having two types of error. The first one is type 1 error and second one is type 2 error. Okay, the type 1 error is called as false negative and type 2 error is called as false positive. False positive. Okay, here we can take two mutually exclusive statements on the population by using sample data. We are going to evaluate on this particular two mutually exclusive statements on the population. The first option is if the test on sample data classifies the target output, then we can accept the H naught, that is H naught equal to true. We can accept the H naught. Okay, this is the correct decision. And second one, the acceptance of H1 when H naught is true. Okay, we know very well that H naught is true. We know very well H naught is true, but because of lack of evidence, we cannot prove this H naught. Hence, it obviously classifies to H1. Then this type of error is called as type 1 error. Okay. And the third one is if test on sample data does not satisfies the target output. Does not satisfies the target output, then we can easily reject the H naught. Hence, the result is H1. Okay. So, this is the correct decision, that is we can reject the H naught. And the last option is failure to reject H naught when H1 is true, which is called as type 2 error. Okay. This is the type 2 error. Up to this we have seen the hypothesis in machine learning, that is the steps involved in hypothesis testing, parameters of hypothesis testing and the types of errors, that is the type 1 error and type 2 error in the hypothesis testing. For more information, please go through your textbook, and from the next video we will start our second unit. Thank you.